Nothing is more powerful than a made up mind, and nothing can stop an idea whose time has come. One of the greatest forces in the universe is the mind. See, force has a formulaic equation of mass times acceleration or times velocity. So both speed and mass, aka weight, relates to the amount of force that can be applied. Something can have low mass, but with a big enough amount of speed, it can produce a strong force. Honestly, the lower the mass, the more pinpoint, the more laser focused the force is. So the reason why there's nothing more powerful than the mind, or made up mind, or an idea, which is a thought in the mind that has come, is because all thoughts move at an average speed of 24 billion miles per second. Thought is the activation of neurons by way of electrochemical energy and the deciphering of the information encoded in the electrical chemical. Your brain is a big ball of specialized water, pretty much, which is why it's important to drink good water that agrees with the overall chemistry of your body and your brain matter. Measuring the speed of thought, aka the speed of the electrically charged liquid carrying information zipping throughout your brain, that will have to be the speed at which it activates within your brain, and it activates at the speed of 24 billion miles a second. So your brain is full of water, full of chemicals. It's always in water. That's that splash. It is like a throne to your real power. It is the seat at which you sit your ideas. It is the starting point for everything you do, delegating and relegating and supporting as a king or queen sitting on a throne does. It is the reason why there's a crown of authority for your head, because it's the most powerful and authoritative part of the body. Your thoughts are the most important things you have. A bad thought turns the entire day into a bad day, even if you only had a bad thought for 1 minute out of the 1,440 minutes in a day. That 1 minute of negative thinking makes the entire day bad, which shows the power of the brain to change, shape, and mold the reality of a person. The reality of a person. Nothing is more powerful. Nothing is more powerful than a made up mind. And nothing is more destructive than a mind that is uncontrolled. So what does all this have to do with Wing Chun, right? See, this is what makes Sil Lim Tau such an important form. This is what makes internal martial arts important for the whole of humanity. It is an active curriculum to help you gain control over your mind. Sil Lim Tau has a very specified focus in it, which is called Nimlik, or the energy of the mind of Sil Lim Tau. The energy or the power of a focused mind is what Sil Lim Tau works to develop, uniting your breath with your movements, your chi with your movements, uniting your mental intent with physical execution. Every movement comes from the heart. Every movement has intent behind it. It comes not just from the heart of your body, it comes from the heart of your mind. It is shown within the light of your eyes. The expression in your eyes makes it known that the only thing on your mind is this movement, this intention to do, to act, or to be still. Sil Lim Tau helps you to have intent and focus on the movement and not necessarily the body. Learning forms with a lot of upper and lower body movements is difficult. The incoordination is very noticeable. Just ask someone who's been learning jabs to now move forward while jabbing. It's like they forget how to walk, even though they've been doing it for years. Now all of a sudden they forgot. But ask them to spar. When they jab, they move freely, naturally, they step in. So our Wing Chun practitioners don't get caught up in moving back and forth or corner stepping. It happens naturally, because while hitting or sparring, the main things on their mind is either move forward to hit It's either to move forward to hit or move backward to not get hit. Their intent is focused on the goal, while in practice, the intent becomes focused on the body instead of the objective, which causes incoordination because of a split of intention. So Sil Lim Tau does away with all of the extra moving and have you focus on the intention, the goal, the objective at hand, which is getting into proper position in a relaxed state. Sil Lim Tau is meditation in motion. This is finding your center as we do in the first movement. Then we learn to maintain your center while doing movements. Then you grow from Sil Lim Tau to Chum Q, which is the seeking the bridge form, and the center that you found in Sil Lim Tau. Now you learn to move with that center, keeping that inner peace wherever you go. Then Mukyan Jong teaches you to maintain it under attack, to put yourself in a certain mind state or moment of panic just to learn to climb your way out of it and regain control over your thoughts and emotions. Nimlik is the power of Wing Chun. We do things not because we are big and strong and badass. We do things because we have built our minds to be strong, immovable, impenetrable, powerful tools. We have grown our will to be strong and now are able to make our word bond. Where whatever we say we'll do, we do. Whatever we say will happen, we make happen. Because our minds, our willpower is so intertwined with our life that our very life force lends itself to the achievement of our goals. It all starts with Sil Lim Tau, the little idea, which is to just sit still and focus on yourself. Y'all been killing it lately as far as subscriptions because, like, for the month of January, we done went up 50. Bigger channels, I don't know. Like, normally they go up thousands, but the fact that we went up 50, that means a lot. Each and every one of you, you're the greatest of all time. I don't care what anybody else says. Just the fact that you subscribe, you don't have nothing else better to do right now. Like, at this very moment, you don't. So you might as well just go ahead, hit that subscription.